but also you have different types of loans that are available for people?
Absolutely. So, one of the questions you ask someone when they want to get pre-approved for the process is, are you a W-2 employee or are you a 1099 employee? And based off of, that, as well as, how long have you been at your job? What is your credit score? We're able to really, off the bat, kind of push your loan to where it's going to go to close. Some lenders are great at one program, not so great at another. And as a client, you're not going to really know that, unless you've gone through the mortgage process, a dozen times. But different lenders are going to have their different options, and it's pretty wild. There is a loan out there from anyone, for anyone. So, whether you're a physician with a ton of student debt, whether you're a military vet with $0 in savings, and whether you're just a plain, an average Joe, there is a mortgage out there for you. So that's why I always recommend shop with a local broker. Brokers tend to have niche markets in the area, and they'll be able to better guide you to to get a rate. And a lot of people who sometimes I get on the phone with, they'll say, well, I've never heard of you. And I say, well, that's right. I don't have to spend millions of dollars on marketing and advertising every year. Hence, this is why we're going to be able to get you a better rate. We're a smaller local company, and, we're growing organically. We're not trying to flood your inbox with emails and commercials on TVs. We're just trying to get you the best pricing to get you into your dream home.
Well, that's awesome because you keep that overhead cost down and you don't have to pass it on to your clients in that.
Exactly. And leading on to that, a lot of lenders that you work with, the first thing they're going to ask you is for a good faith deposit. They're going to ask you for a payment up front. They're going to ask you for a credit card to just begin the process. As brokers, I would say 99% of the ones I know, including myself, we do not collect any upfront fees. So we're not getting paid until you have the keys to your new home or, your refinance is closing. So we are working purely off of getting your goals accomplished.
Okay. Now, would it cost me anything if I did not qualify for a mortgage?
It wouldn't. One of the biggest questions people ask is, if you run my credit,
Right.
I don't want that score to go down. And I think, that's one of those things that loan officers, unfortunately, for a long time has used as a tool to maybe not have their clients shop around their mortgage, and say, oh, don't go get your credit pulled by another different companies while you're in process with me, which has some basis. When you're in the process of refinancing or purchasing a home and you get your credit pulled, you don't want to go and shop around your car loan and go and, try and consolidate your Amex debt into your MasterCard, line of credit. So it doesn't really cost anything. Some lenders will choose to charge you a credit reporting fee. But, honestly, I just, I don't even like doing that. Most people know approximately what their credit is. And, if it's below a 620 right now, it's very difficult to get a mortgage. And the reason being is there's so much business right now that lenders can really increase their guidelines to who's eligible for a refinance, just to keep their workflow manageable. There's been times where, we're not in a pandemic, and if you're at a 580 credit score, there is options and programs for you to get a home. But really, if you're below a 620, I would say, pump the brakes on trying to get a mortgage, and maybe pay off, some debts to get that score above a 620, and then